scheming on God. Looking like I still do fraud. Flying private jet with the rod. This that Z shit. This that Z shit.
Guys, welcome back to You Can't Sit With Us. I'm your host, Z, of course. And today's episode, we're going to be talking about frenemies, of course, according to that title right there. But first, let's go ahead and get into our mindful moments. Mindful moments is just us taking the time out of our week, our day, and be grateful for something. So let's go ahead and get into it. My mindful moment for this week is going to be my paycheck. I got paid, and it was exactly what I was needing it to be. So, so we got that taken care of. And then also today, I was actually on time for work today. And those who know me know that I don't be on time. It's like every day I'll be late. Or it'll be like 5 minutes late. Like I'll clock in 5 minutes. Or I will use that last little second before I get in the current or something. That's me. I'm that person. So today I was actually on time and I clocked in on time. So yeah, pat on my back. But anyways, that was my mindful moments for the week. So let's go ahead and move into our next segment. The next segment is going to be drink of the week. Y'all see that? You can kind of see the blueberries. But yeah, so it is going to be a blueberry margarita. Blueberry margarita, that's going to be the drink of the week. I'll have the recipe posted along with the video so you guys can sip with me, period. But yeah, so let's go ahead and move on to the introduction of the topic. Of course, it's going to be frenemies. It's going to be a little quick, little short video. It shouldn't be too long. So just make sure you have your drink and go ahead and get ready to sit back and relax. This is the questions portion of the podcast, and today's topic is about frenemies. So let's go ahead and get into it with question number 1, which is: have you ever came across a jealous friend or a jealous person that pretended to be your friend? Me personally, maybe. I'm pretty sure I have. It's just, they don't like to be known, okay? Now, I done came across some hating ass bitches in my life. Like, who hasn't? But as far as, like, friends, I don't think I've came across no, like, frenemies, or I don't think I have any frenemies. Like, bitch, if I gotta watch my back around you, I'm not about to be hanging out with you. Or, like, you know what I'm saying? If I gotta do too much, I'm not about to be hanging around you. So, me having a frenemy, I don't consider me having any. If y'all hating on me, then that's your business. You're beefing with yourself. But yeah, I've never came across a jealous friend. Um, but have I ever been a jealous friend? That's question number 2. Me personally, no. I don't get jealous. I don't get jealous like really at all. Like, what am I gonna be jealous about? Because you out here doing what you want to be out here doing? Like, that's your business. That's your tea. That's your, what she say? That's your business. I don't care about your business. Go out here and live your best life. I support you 1000%. That's the type of person I am. So jealous? No, I could never be jealous of no hoe, no bitch, no girl. Okay, y'all. Could never be me. It says, how do you stay away from people like that? So listen in, tune in. So me personally, like I said, if I have to be like, oh, I don't even want to say this instance because they're gonna know who I'm talking about. But it was like a point in time a long time ago, and I'm over it. But I'm just saying, I had some car keys, and then we all got drunk. I woke up the next day, and my car was not where it was left at, and they were trying to gaslight me and all that other shit. And I'm just like, no, that is not what happened. Like, so for sure, yeah. Those people I'm not no longer around. And my mom, she was like, well, next time you just know to hide your keys. And I'm just like, I'm not about to be sitting here. If I have to hide my keys and you supposed to be my friend, bitch, I'm not, like, what the fuck? Like, we not about to kick it. So no, I'm not about to do none of that. But yeah, like, no, I'm not about to be dealing with no people like that. If I gotta do all them extra steps and extra measures, you can stay over there. Okay, don't come over here bothering me and my peace. That's how you stay away from people like that. If you need to evaluate your life, and if you feel like any of the people, they just like a little bit jealous of you, or like every time you winning, they always got like something negative to say about it, or they always feeling some type of way or something like that, then it's the people. Them is your frenemies, and you need to go ahead and get them out of your life because they're gonna keep doing that for the rest of y'all's friendship. So get into it now. What's the next question? What makes people jealous? Basically, what makes somebody jealous is they think that you owe them something, or you know what I mean? Like, oh, say you got like an opportunity or something like that, and they did it, but it's like you never applied. You know what I mean? You was out there, and that was your opportunity. Say it was like a job or something like that. You applied to the job, it's making all this money or something like that. You maybe told your friend about it. Maybe she applied, she just didn't get it. He, she, whatever, they just didn't get it. And they mad that you got the job or something like that. It's like, why is you mad? Like, oh, why is you mad? But it's like, why are you mad? Like, them is the kind of people that I'm talking about. That's another example. But they think like, and then they be mad at you because it's like, oh, you should get me on up there, or you should do this, or you should do that, or with famous people and they make it and they get a little money, it'd be everybody coming out the woodworks talking about some we family, you should give me this because we family, like you owe me something. Like, nah, that's not how life works at all. Do you think frenemies are more common with girlfriend groups or boyfriend groups? I feel like frenemies are more common with girls just because girls is petty. They petty little bitches, you know what I mean? So I feel like guys really just don't care. Now, not saying that there's not no frenemies in guy groups at all. I'm just saying I feel like it's more prominent in the females because, like I said, we petty. We just don't like to give other women props for whatever reason. We always feel like they stepping on our shine or standing in our light or whatever the case may be. But it's just like, I feel like it's a lot more prominent in the girls for sure. How can you deal with a friend that pocket watches? So somebody like say, you know what I'm saying? Like you're going now and you're getting me. I can only speak from a girl's point of view. So guys, y'all just flip it in reverse, and yeah, then you can get the drink. But like, say for girls, we go get our nails done. We going out to eat. You know what I'm saying? Just out here living our best life. But your homegirl ain't got the funds to go out there to do that. So they be like, oh, well, I be seeing you be doing all of this, and that. So, you know, you can afford it. You can take me out too. You got it. You big money. Like those kind of words and stuff like that. Like, okay, bitch, just because I got it, like, where is your funds at? Like, what the fuck? Like, but I was gonna say a scenario, but I just can't because I'm gonna hold it in for another segment. But it's just stuff like that. Like, y'all have to get that together. What is the difference between a fake friend and a real one? And the best way that I can explain that is a real friend is not gonna put you in certain situations and stuff like that. Like a real friend is not gonna have you out, you know what I'm saying, in the hood at a hood party or something like that where it may get shot up, or they're not gonna, you know what I'm saying, be shoplifting at motherfucking Walmart for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Stupid shit like that. They're not gonna be doing. Or they're not gonna be trying to dine and dash. These situations never happen to me, okay, y'all. I'm just saying, those are some examples that's just off the top of my head that people who not really your friend or really don't give a fuck about you, they will put you in those kind of situations. Like going on a high speed chase with you in the car. Like, let me the fuck out, okay? I'm not that type of friend. I will tuck and roll and you can keep going on about your day. They be questioning me. I don't know that person. they just picked me up that day. I was hitchhiking. Like, that will be me. But yeah, let me out, because I'm not trying to go to jail for nobody. Unless it's myself, I'm not trying to go to jail for no stupid ass shit. Nothing like that. So you know what I mean? A real friend's not gonna do this. A real friend gonna always make sure they have your back. They gonna always support you no matter what. They gonna tell you right from wrong no matter what. Yeah, that's what they gonna do. That is a real friend. How can somebody, what it says, how can somebody identify if they're in a frenemy relationship, and how should they go about moving forward? Basically, like I say, the only thing that I can tell y'all is advice. You can take it or not. But me personally, if I was to like have a frenemy and it's somebody like, you know what I'm saying, like I really want to be a friend with, or I want to try at least to be a friend with, and I just feel like maybe they just going through something or something like that, I would tell them like, hey, it's just making me really uncomfortable with whatever that they're doing to make me uncomfortable. And I would just be like, you know what I'm saying, set some boundaries. Like, I don't like that, don't do that no more. And if they continue to do it, then you know what you gotta do by then. But if it's like, I just don't know, because I'm just like, who would want to even stay around it? Like, as a friend. Like, now if it was a friend and they just like turned jealous out of nowhere, then that may be the situation that it's talking about. Because I'm just all like, I just don't see how that could be possible. But yeah, so it's just like, I will confront them about whatever they're doing, and I will set boundaries, telling them don't do it again. Um, yeah, and if they do it again, then it's up to you. Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, fuck the peace signs, low chopper, let it rain on you. Period. What ways do social media platforms amplify frenemy behaviors? And basically my notes on here is just saying like it goes back to pocket watching. Social media is fake. Like, social media is just happy times. Nobody is gonna post the real deal. Like, they're not gonna sit here and say, I'm depressed, I'm crying 5 days out of the week, but oh, I seen this fucking rainbow. You know what I'm saying? And I posted it and I liked the picture, so now it's on there. Or, oh, I had this cute lunch out of 1 out of 7 days where I have a shitty ass lunch. I had this one cute looking lunch. Let me take a picture of it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just be fake as hell. But some people take that so real and be like, oh, she got money to go be doing X, Y, and Z, and they doing this all the time. And like, the fuck? Like, that is what social media is. That is the definition of showing off. You want to show people what is going on in your life, and it'd be the perfect moments in your life. So that's what it's about. But people take that to heart. They're like, oh, I want that so bad. That's how people get depressed. Get off of social media. Get off of social media. That is a message for somebody. Because what the fuck? But how does frenemy how do frenemy relationships impact mental health, and what coping strategies can be employed? Um, it's basically like I was just saying, like, people get depressed or people get jealous because they're watching people on social media and they feel like they are missing out on something, or they feel like they're owed something, and it's just, yeah, that'll take a toll on somebody's mental health. Or even if you're the person who's, you know what I'm saying, being hated on, I guess, from the other side, like, you're the person, like, they're jealous of or stuff like that, that can maybe make you feel some type of way, because now you feeling bad and you feeling sorry and you like, oh, well, maybe, and all that. You know what I mean? So it just could be both ways, mental health. And that's just like that Mike Epps story, where he was saying how he had survivor's remorse, how when he got rich and got money, all his people was like, oh, everything that he was doing good, they was like, oh, like all negative towards it. And then like when he would go around and be on drugs and hang out with them and do what they was doing and stuff like that, he would be cool until he got addicted to drugs and he had to go through that journey and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, either way, because those were his frenemies, the people that was supposed to be his friends, his family, and stuff like that, they was really hating on him because they didn't get what he got. So, certain things you just gotta pay attention to. To cope with it, I just basically say, like I said, stay off of social media. I guess to cope with it, if you're jealous of somebody, stay off of social media. You don't know what somebody's going through. You don't know what their life is like in real life. So unless you do, and then it's just all like, girl, what is you jealous of? You know what I mean? If y'all really friends, what the fuck are you jealous of? Now, if there's somebody that's out there that's jealous of you and they're making you feel bad, and trying to manipulate you, that's, you know what I'm saying, you need to wake up. Wake up, get up out of there, and set your boundaries. Like I said, confront them, set your boundaries, and that's how you should deal with that on the other end if somebody's hating. Those should be some coping strategies right there. Don't just go yelling, okay? Talk from a place of love. Don't just be like, bitch, why you hating on me so much? Like that one TikTok where she was all like, bitch, why you wearing that outfit on my birthday? You could have wore some jeans or something. Like, girl, what? Are you hating? You're hating? And we supposed to be friends? Like, what kind of stupid that shit is that? Sorry. Can't do it. The next question is, can a frenemy ever turn into a true friend? And what would it take for that transformation to occur? I said for me personally, if you ever do some weird shit to me, I don't think I could ever like bounce back from that. Like I just feel like I'm always be looking at you sideways. I'm always be like, I'm not even gonna wanna like, you know what I'm saying, hang around you anymore. So it's just, I don't feel like it can, but I'm sure if it was like something small, like, oh, somebody was just hating on me because, not, I'm just saying, somebody was hating on me because I'm like going on trips every other week or every other month and stuff like that, and they mad or something. Okay, girl, like, get it together. Get your shit together, and then maybe you could be out here with me on these trips and vacations. Still, like, that's how I would deal with that. I'm not gonna let nobody manipulate me into, oh, well, you shouldn't do this or you should pay for me because I ain't got it right now and I done did X, Y, and Z. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Thank you, but I don't give a fuck. And if you did all of that to get something in return, you didn't do it from the kindness of your heart. Don't do nothing for me, okay? At all. But I don't feel like it could. But if it's something small, I'm sure it can. You can always talk something small out. But if it's something like weird, and I feel like it's weird, and y'all know, I say weird as y'all know, like some weird ass shit. Like if you doing some weird ass shit, I'm gonna be like, nah, I'm cool off you. You only got one time to show me that you weird. Like I'm good. Next question is, are there any benefits in having a frenemy in the terms of like motivation or self-improvement? I mean, if you just want to, you know what I'm saying, use that person and keep that person in your life just because they talking shit about you, or they be like, you know what I'm saying, downplaying anything that you have, or you're trying to impress them, you gonna run yourself into the ground. Every time. You gonna run yourself into the ground. They still gonna talk shit about you. And yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? If that gives you your motivation to do better in life or whatever, by all means, use that as your motivation. Okay? Be Kelly Rowland. Baby, I can be your motivation. But I'm just saying, that could be your motivation to do whatever you want to do. Um, I just am not gonna keep, girl, you can't motivate me to do a motherfucking thing. I don't give a fuck. You talk to me till you blue in the face about me. I don't give a fuck at all. So it says, can you tell the difference between a friend going through a rough patch and a true frenemy? I feel like I said, you would just have to take inventory and you would just have to like think back on the times. Like, is this like their first occurrence? Is it like some true weird shit? Or is it like something small? You can talk about it. Like say they could be going through something and they just like sad and depressed and they just see you out live your best life and maybe they just feel like you're not checking in enough, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? It could just be a misunderstanding, or their feelings could just be hurt. But for me, like I said, I'll think back on the times like, is this the first time they saying it, or have they just been acting weird recently? You know what I mean? It could be just a one-off occurrence, and I'll be like, "Girl, are you okay? Like, what's really going on?" Check it right then and there. How do frenemy relationships affect group dynamics, such as in workplaces or in friend circles? I feel like um, it can make it awkward on, I guess, like that third person, especially if one person, the one that's hating all the time or whatever, is feeling some type of way. I've kind of been in that, I guess. I used to have a friend group, and then it used to be three of us, but I always felt like it was, I wouldn't say it never like nothing weird, but I just always feel like that other person just always needs the attention on them. The other two, like they were more friends, I guess. At first, they were more friends, so they would always be together, and I didn't really too much care. But it was like when we were always together, it would always be that one person, and it's just always something all the time. Like it's always some drama. It's always this. They always gotta go. They always ready to go. You know what I mean? So it's just that it didn't really too much bother me. I mean, I felt the energy. It was just like okay. It was just like okay, like I guess, but. Some people might have, you know what I'm saying, said something like, bitch, what's your fucking problem? What's the deal? Whatever. But I didn't really have no deal because me and the other girl, we would hang out alone, and then like we would hang out as a threesome. So it was just like it wasn't an issue for me, but I've been a part of that kind of thing. um, what advice would I give to somebody who feels stuck in a frenemy relationship? Leave their ass alone. Like if you feel like I said for this whole entire episode, if you feel like somebody is trying to manipulate you, they trying to make you feel bad because you out here living your best life and they can't do that, you know what I mean? Like, bye, leave. What the fuck? Leave them alone. I don't care how long y'all been friends. I don't care if y'all been friends for over 20 years. Leave the people alone, okay? They are negative. Maybe they need to go within. They need to do some reflecting. I don't know. They needs to figure it out because that's just negative energy. If they never celebrate your wins, they always talking, you know what I'm saying, down on you, or every time you know what I'm saying, accomplish something, they just like, oh, that ain't nothing. I got X, Y, and Z, or you know what I'm saying? That's not your friend. That's not nobody that you cool with. That person will actually sell you for probably 2 nickels, okay? Less than 2 pennies, okay? They will sell you for a corn chip. Leave them alone. That is the moral of this story. So the last and final question is jealous women and gatekeeping and stuff like that. So that was another thing that I was saying earlier. A lot of women, they just don't want to see a lot of other women shine. They'd rather like gatekeep, like say you walk up to somebody like, oh, you smell good, what you got on? They'd be like, oh, something. Or oh, thank you, I don't know. Or you know what I mean? Or you say, oh, you have a nice outfit, and they don't tell you where the outfit is from. Like, you're gatekeeping. Like, where the fuck did you get it from? You know what I mean? Like, I just told this girl the other day because she just had like a new tattoo and it just looked so cool. And it just looked new. And I was like, oh, I love your tattoo. And she was like, oh, thank you. And then she told me where she got it from. She was like, the tattoo convention that was just here. That's where she got it from. I was like, you know what? Girl, I almost went there. I should have went there. But, you know what I mean? And then that was what is it? A girl exchange. A girls exchange. Except for being like, oh, thank you. And then just going on about your day. But yeah, make sure y'all are telling the ladies where you're getting the shit from. If everybody always say, ooh, you so good, ooh, what you got on, I tell them, okay, Tyra Banks. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? I'm not gonna tell y'all which one. I don't even know if she got multiple ones. But Tyra Banks, that's what I be putting on. Make you eat a butt. Eat it up. No, Tyra Banks, okay? That's what I wear. That's what I put on. That'll make you know what I'm saying? Make you get it up the bone, okay? Period. But yeah, so I would just say, moral of this story is, if you got a frenemy, get rid of it. Don't be gatekeeping nothing from no girls. Let's support each other. You know what I'm saying? Let's all come together. Women are stronger than these men. So y'all gotta stay together. But let's go ahead and move on to the next segment of this episode. It's going to be the Reddit stories part of the episode. So we're just going to basically read off the stories, and of course it's going to be related to this topic, and then we'll just have our commentary on it. So let's get into it. So this first one says, I've had 3 at this point. I'm pretty sure they're talking about Frenemies, but it says, I've had 3 at this point. It was very disappointing because I would have loved to be real friends, or at least friendly acquaintances with all 3 of them. The best thing you can do is to gray rock them and not take it personally. Their attitude is due to their insecurities and it's not your fault. But I absolutely do not confide anything remotely personal in them again, because it just becomes ammunition. And that's what I was telling you guys. Like, if it's a person that will, like, you would tell them something, like, just say you would tell them something, they would, like, throw it back up in your face, or they're making you feel bad about something, it's just because their insecurities, they broke, they can't afford to do what you're doing, and you out here living your best life, and they don't want you to because they can't live theirs. If they're not happy, they don't want you to be happy. So y'all need to let them go. Like they said, even acquaintances or something like that, but just keep them people at a distance. Like, y'all can say hi and bye every now and again, but that's what I would leave it as. Just like a, hey girl, hey, you know what I mean? I wouldn't do too much with them people. This next one says, if someone is going against you, attacking you, behaving like an enemy a significant amount of time, then they're not your friend. Frenemies are half friend, half enemy, because you really can't be friends with someone while being their enemy. The enemy part just taints the friend part. Frenemies are just enemies who act friendly towards you. And I agree with that 100%. That's why I was saying, I can't be around nobody who I'm considered, or who you consider me, or, you know what I'm saying, a friend of me. Like, if you acting weird towards me all the time, like, I can't have nothing around you. I can't share nothing, like, you know what I'm saying, to you. I'm probably just not going to talk to you no more. Like, it's no point into us even being talking, being friends. It's no point in none of that. This next one, last one, is frenemies just means that you don't like each other, but you remain polite because you don't want to disrupt the social circles that you're both a part of. No one has a frenemy that isn't also a part of your already existing social circle. And that's what I was saying too. Like, to really know if you're in a frenemy relationship, you have to evaluate your, you know what I'm saying, your relationships that you have. And like I said, if you have somebody that's around all the time and they just negative towards you, and you know what I'm saying, if they not happy, if they not doing good, then they gonna be talking shit on you if you doing good. Them is your enemies, okay? They not your frenemies, they your enemies. They don't want to see you win, and they praying on your downfall. So you guys to get it together. Now, a situation or an example that I have of this is 2 people that I know. They've been friends over actually 25 years. So they've been friends over 25 years, and basically one just hates on the other. Like, anything good that they do is just, you know what I'm saying, it's not good enough for them, or they always could have done this way better. They've even said to that person, like, hey, like, I'm jealous of you, or I envy you, was what was said. You know what I mean? And it's just like, people like that, you don't need to have them around. And the fact that y'all been friends for so long, you need to realize, like, that is not your friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all always getting into it over petty stuff. You know what I mean? You're always arguing. Like you said, the girl even done told you, like, I envy you because of the way that you can carry your struggles. Or, you know what I'm saying? The way you can just move around here, I envy that. Like, girl, the moment you would have told me that, if it took me that long for me to figure that out, and then you told me that, ain't no way we would still been friends after that day. Like, we could have probably, like, broke that situation down and talked about it. But if that situation didn't get no better and you still acting a little funny, girl, deuces, the fuck. I'm not about to be sitting around here waiting on nobody. Okay? So yeah, no, go ahead and get rid of that. That is my advice to them people. If you have people around you like that, don't let it get to 20 something years before you figure out that they hating on you. The fuck? Take inventory right now. You watching this, that means you need to take inventory. Make sure that you don't have no frenemies around you. Make sure that you're good in your friend circles and everything. Make sure that energy is reciprocated between everybody. Y'all need to take inventory. This message is for somebody today. So we have finally made it to the end of the episode. Of course, this is You Can't Sit With Us with your host, Z. But before we go, make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that you guys are getting notifications for whenever I drop new episodes like this one. And make sure you guys follow me on social media so you can get the drink of the week and you can sip with me too. But yes, I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.